Hi guys, welcome to Learn How To, and if you remember in my last video we were looking at isometric drawing and then looking at flat toning or flat tone shading to add some colour to our 3D shapes. So this was what we did last time. I showed you how to use pencil to do flat tone shading with pencil on the three surfaces, and the same for pencil crayon on these bottom two shapes. Today what we're going to do is just do something very similar, but looking at some more complicated surfaces, okay, some shapes that have got more surfaces, just to have a bit of a practice. And then in my follow-up video for this one, we're going to start looking at some effects, or what we call enhancement techniques, to make your materials of your objects look more realistic. So for example, we can make it look like wood, we can make it like metal, plastic, could be shiny, could even be concrete. Okay, so again, then started to bring our products or our drawings to life. Okay, so let's change our colours for today. Let's start with a nice bright green. So we'll let's do the shape that's got the holes punched out first of all. So if you can remember from last time, we have a top surface. Okay, and if we put our little sunshine just to remind ourselves, little smiley face here, and our light is shining down. Okay, so let's just remind ourselves very quickly with pencil. Lightest surface is going to be this one here. Get nice and comfy. Keep the angle of your pencil the same angle as the shape. Don't forget to turn your paper around if you need to, just to finish off the opposite edge. Again, use your finger. As you get more comfortable and more confident, you'll find that you can move away from using a ruler to stop you going over the edges to just using your finger. And when you get very skilled, you might be able to do it without. Okay, next surface nearest to the light, medium tone, a little bit heavier this time. Around. Again, if you do slightly slip, you can always use your rubber and your eraser and your ruler just to get rid of that. And the final surface. Again, going the same way as top surface. A lot darker this time. Turn me around. Okay, just watch you don't get a tide mark down there where you've gone heavier than you did to start with. So just go back into the middle and just try and blend that in. And as you do that, I'm going around in circles at the same time to soften that tone. Okay, nice and sharp. There we go. So that's what we're going to do now with the crayon. So pencil crayon with the green. Starting with the lightest surfaces. So we're going to start here. Nice and light. Moving our whole arm. Be very careful because you're going around this hole, remember? Follow. Across. Again, if you need to turn it around, just turn it around just to finish that opposite edge. And so on. Right, now it's best to keep all the surfaces the same and do all those ones first, really. So now you want to look to see if there's any other top surfaces that are the same, that need to be the same tone. So if I look on my front view, I can see that the inside of my shape here, I've got a surface that's the same plane or same level as this one. So this one's going to be light also. And I've got to try and get it the same weighting, same pressure, so it matches that one. And over on this hole here, or this hollowed out section, you can see the bottom edge again will be the same because it's on the top surface, there's no others. Again, just keeping that one the same. Okay, let's go to our medium surfaces now. So medium is the left side, so it's going to be here. Is there any others? Well, yes, it's going to be this one here, because it's on the same plane, same angle, and the inside of this hollowed out section on this right side here, because it's the same angle as that. Okay, so a little bit heavier this time. Again, we want to make it slightly darker so we can see the difference. This is the hard bit going between these narrow areas. Turn me upside down. And again. Work that finger down the edge. Okay, does it look fairly even? Yeah, happy with that. Right. So looking for our other medium tone surfaces now. So we said this little bit here. Again, I want to go in the same direction. I went up and down on that surface, so same here, up and down. Always difficult, more difficult when you've got a smaller shape to do. If you do need to just run the crayon in a straight line down the edge just to finish those little white bits, that's fine, as long as there's no tide marks. Okay, and same here. And let's have a look. Yep, that seems to be okay. So then we're on to our last surfaces. Oh, there's one more, missed one. So the back surface of this one here, look, it's going to be the same. That back of that view there is the same surface as the left hand side and these two, so I need to make sure that that is pretty much, so that could have run straight over there. Again, making sure it's the same as that tone. That looks okay, perfect. And now our dark surfaces, so again this time pressing darker still. Our first one. And again, this inner surface here. And don't be frightened as well. If your pencil crayon or your pencil gets blunt while you're doing this, stop to sharpen it if you need to. I'm just about going to get away with this on this shape. I'm starting to lose the point a little bit. So it might just need a little, just a light sharpen just so we get the point back on the crayon. And the same for this front surface here. Again, be careful down this edge. Blend that middle section, and then coming away from this edge. And the opposite. Blend the middle. Okay, so when you look back at your shape, you can now see that very clearly. If I just move that into the camera a little bit closer, you can see there that you can clearly see the light, medium, dark surfaces and the effect that's been created. Okay. Last shape then for today. Well, let's do the H down the bottom. Let's try a different colour. Let's go for orangey colour. So nice and light on the top surfaces. This is the difficult bit really, when you've got a lighter sort of colour as well, not to press too heavy with the first tone, keeping it that light. Look for any other surfaces. Where else have we got a top surface? We'll go on here. And that's that one done. Left surfaces, medium, medium, medium. So, and as you can see, the more you do, the quicker you get. And then the remaining surface is the front, so a little bit heavier still. shadows are nice and dark. A little bit dark in the middle here, so I can tell the difference. Finish that up from the bottom. Okay, yeah, thank you for tuning in today. So there you have your finished rendered blocks. So this is for when you do more complicated surfaces where you've got more than one plan view or front face or side face. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and tune into the next video where we're going to look at some enhancement techniques. Okay, bye for now.